Alright. See what else we can dig up. Men in Black, the series. Brace yourselves, guys. This one's gonna be bad. So there was briefly a Men in Black cartoon series. It was not particularly good. And since it came out around the time of the Game Boy Color, that's what we got the tie-in game on. I feel so bad for any of those game developers who thought, we should put out our game on the Game Boy Color. That'll make us loads of money. Even though it's a terrible, terrible game. Let's just get through this. Parameters, really? Loopholes, alien cohorts, huh? Whoa. Really? Really? And I thought I would be able to move up and down, but apparently that is not a thing. All we have is jump and shoot. And I don't know how to shoot these. What the hell? Like, ducking down, you're not low enough to shoot these insect aliens? Spider aliens? What is there? We have pause and nothing else. Nothing. Jump and shoot are all we have. Okay, there we go. Now we managed to jump over one. Don't know why that didn't work the first time. I also don't know why the first aliens you meet, you can't shoot. That seems very counterintuitive in a thing like this. Why are they trying for anything remotely close to realistic cutscenes? The Game Boy Color cannot handle it. Period. Hey, we actually hit one that was falling. So I'm going to do this. Because this seems like our safest bet. Oh, but I don't even know how that's hitting it way the hell up there. And what does this scene even mean? With the light moving around and the... Why did they include that? What is the bounce? I am so utterly confused. How did I just... What? So if you fire as you are turning, you will do that. I don't know if bouncy metal thing is on... Okay. Is that the... No, there's multiples. I was gonna say, is that the thing that was in the first movie that Kay said caused the New York blackout, but there's only one of that thing, not two. And it just... The thing that I walked into a number of times just hurt me. I'm not going to activate them this time around. Also, this game gives you an amazing amount of lives. Also, I did not even come close to touching that, and it's still activated. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it hadn't hit me before. But I guess it takes multiple shots to destroy that particular alien. Yes, it does. Now you would think with this thing that you would be able to aim your shots, but no. You only have fire left, fire right, and do the stupid swinging arc attack. Which really, anytime you would actually need to use that attack, you would not be able to pull it off in time. Well, I guess that means we beat a level. And Frank has never looked worse. Seriously, what the hell? I could go until I get a game over, but I really don't think it's worth it. It's not even really, like, a type of bad that's interesting, it's just pitiful. So yeah, this has been Men in Black, the series. But at some point in the future, there's Men in Black 2, the series. Also on Game Boy Color. There's just so many... It's like landmines waiting in my future for me to stumble over eventually. So let's get started right off the bat. See what we get. SD Hiryu no Ken Gaiden 2. It sounds like some kind of fighting game. Okay, so we have story, battle mode, and options. What do we got in the options? Yeah, that's... Sure. Well then, all sorts of characters. I swear this is based on an anime, but I don't remember exactly what that anime is about. This guy looks awesome. So indeed, we have us a fighting game. We've had good luck with Game Boy fighting games before, so maybe this won't be so bad. Moves seem to teleport you a little bit. The music sounds almost Mega Man-ish. And I am about to get slaughtered. Hey, I actually did a move. And there it goes. I figure I'll give it, this one shot with this character of just screwing around and button mashing. And then we'll just take a look and see if a move list exists. Still don't know how I did that either. Apparently that can turn into a site. As mentioned, I'm not entirely certain which combination of things it is that I'm doing that is resulting in certain moves being used. Yes indeed, Hiryu no Ken, Gaiden 2. There definitely will not be a come-from-behind victory here. Yep. Okay, so now we will not continue, we will instead look up and find out what exists as far as FAQs or other information. Okay! Game FAQs does not even recognize that this game exists. So no, there is no FAQ, or other codes or other information. What? Fighting Simulator 2-in-1 Flying Warriors. if I have that, I need to go check on that. Apparently that is the English version of the first game, Gaiden 1. Well, I do have that first one and the English translation of it, so I can already delete one game from my big ol' pile since, you know, I have both English and Japanese versions and don't really need two versions of that. And I can't go into Tyson mode, why is that? I guess that would be for two-player battles. So they'll just do one more. Anybody can pick a character. That looks like one of the Cyborg 009 characters. The one that could fly. Okay, so I guess we'll play as what is presumably the main character. Oh, that was kind of cool. That was kind of freaking cheap, but it barely did any damage, so I guess that's okay. Okay, we have the sort of reverse Shoryuken, where instead of an uppercut, it's a legger cut. Don't know, I was told that it was sort of like Hiryu and that I could do some sort of fireball, but I haven't been able to accomplish that yet. Obviously. Hey, managed to throw, that's kind of fun. Always a powerful move in these kind of games. Well, it's a nice simple one. Just hit both attack buttons and we get that. Although it did incredibly little. Okay, that was a nice combo. And then I'm dead. Oh well. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be about it for this. Seems like a decent enough fighting game if you have a move list and can manage to not suck at fighting games. I'm kind of miserably bad at fighting games, so this has been SD, Hiryu no Ken Gaiden 2. Pretty decent, but it's not for me. Okay. Let's try this again and maybe get something good. Maybe get some more casino stuff. Well, since we just did the World Championship Poker, now we get Pachi-Slot World Cup 94. So we can spend even less time on this one because it's just going to be slot machines. Not entirely certain what all that nonsense was. Let's just start this. Play some slot machines. And be on our way quickly. Yes, it's the Pachi-Slot World Cup. Again, do we really need this much story for a slot machine game? We just had story for a poker game. Now, we get even more story to play slot machines. And I've played a couple of these Pachi-Slot games. I would assume from the title that there would be slot machines and pachinko machines. But as of yet, I've never found a pachinko machine in any of them. It's always been slot machines. Just slot machines. I don't get it. So what are the buttons? What? What goes on here? Are we just choosing which slot machine to sit down at? Okay, so it's hit the A button to insert credits, hit down, and then hit the A button a couple times to stop them. Hey, and 3 cats. I don't know what 3 cats means, but we got 3 cats. One of these times I'm going to remember the order of... There we go. We got stuff. So you can just sort of load the machine with extra credits, so that there's like no pause whatsoever. And you hit down, then you hit up, and then... well, up, down, and then A button 3 times, and you're just like one of those old women in Las Vegas, just feeding the machine constantly, non-stop. And yeah, you're right, we did not get any kind of fanfare like we did with the others, with the 3 cats. So, isn't this exciting? I don't think there's anything else. Like, I can't even exit the machine. I can't... None of the other buttons are doing anything. So yes, this has been Pachi-Slot World Cup 94. I think I'm gonna go delete many of the other Pachi-Slot games right now. Okay, let's carry on. Finally fix that punching sprite up in the corner. But it didn't really help me. We have AirForce Delta. Kind of figured it would get us some better games, but I guess not. You know, outside of the, you know, normal side-scrolling or vertical scrolling... Oh, wow, that's some bad music, and that's some bad graphics. Konami, what have you brought upon the world? Super Plane. Interesting. Well, this is Delta Base Tower. You must be the new hotshot recruit I've been hearing other things about. Just try not to die too soon. Welcome to hell, Lieutenant. Home air defense. Multiple unmarked fighter planes, presumed to be People's Federation Air Force crafts, are on an incoming course heading towards the Delta base. Your mission is to target this air squadron. Presumed People's... oh, it's just repeating itself. F5E Tiger 2. Seems to be your only option. As I started to say, outside of the basic normal shmups, every other kind of plane and helicopter game is just downright terrible. I didn't expect this one to be any better, but I expected it to be not. What the hell are we witnessing? Oh, yeah. Planes. Shooting. Missiles. Occasionally. Did not mean for that to be an actual sentence, that kind of just ended up that way. Even Top Gun on the NES had a lock-on system. It was nigh on useless, but it was there. What's this game's excuse? I'm thinking at this point it would be easier to fly into one of these planes than it would be to actually shoot them down. And I'm seriously hoping that that thing at the top of the screen is a total timer, meaning like a time limit for the mission, and not how much longer I have to stay in the air for this particular mission. You know, like I have to stay here the entire time. Because that would be god-awful. Oh, screen goes white baby when I get into clouds, I guess. So, can we crash? No, we just sort of ride on a cushion of air along the ground. This is totally a thing planes do. And buildings don't actually exist so much as they're just sort of an idea of being there. Yeah, I know I have to destroy 4 more enemy planes. I don't think I've managed to destroy one of them so far. Or if I have, it happened without any kind of fanfare, like no explosion sound, or graphics, or anything really. Apparently I'm told I have destroyed 2 planes so far, which is more than I thought had happened. Not really... I guess we do have this radar in the corner, so maybe that'll actually slightly help. Oh, nope, never mind. Yep. That sure was a thing. Cell. Interesting. Still looking for a way to, you know, get to a different plane other than this one, but I guess that's not an option. Who knows, who cares? This has been AirForce Delta. It was worse than I had expected, and I had very, very low expectations. Congratulations on that, game!